Jesus Christ is on the throne. Jesus Christ is not mocked. All glory to the Most High God. What was shall be. It is written. Everything that has happened, everything that will happen has already happened. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything is a representation of Jesus Christ. Everything is meant to glorify His name. All praise to the Most High God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Give your life to Him when you still can. Cry out while you still can. It's all written. America will fall. Jesus Christ is the only way. Everything that's going on right now is staged. This presidential election. What ensues, I'm not entirely sure, but maybe the collapse of America will be really soon. Very, very soon. And it's all a plan. Because there has to be Antichrist rise up. And don't get it twisted. The Antichrist will overcome the saints. But the only way you can overcome is through the blood of the Lamb and the word of your testimony. So if you overcome, it will be through the blood of the Lamb and the word of your testimony. So it's going to be through Jesus Christ of Nazareth. His holy blood washing you, cleaning you holy in righteousness only through Him. And through the word of your testimony, through the boldness of your word. In Jesus Christ's name. I believe we're not in the last days anymore. We're in the last hours. As in days. Because one day to God is 1,000 years. There's going to be a day where you can't find the Word of God. And I think it's coming a lot sooner than we all might realize. Be careful. Serve the Lord Almighty. Because He's the only thing there is to live for. Who will you live for? Will you live to please your flesh, or will you live to please God? Will you die to have gain of Christ? Or will you die to serve some other being, some other thing, some other entity, some other idol? Will you serve yourself? Will you serve money? Will you serve that sex? Will you serve that alcoholism? Will you serve that marijuana? Or will you serve the Lord Almighty and die for Him? What is more important? If you can gain the whole world and lose your own soul, what is truly the value of your soul? In Jesus Christ's name, I hope you hear this. Those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, let them hear. The time is coming. And I don't want to sound like somebody, but at the same time, somebody has to cry in the wilderness. Somebody has to be the prophet. I'm not no prophet. I'm just saying what's in the Word. That's all I'm saying. It's all written. The Bible is the most sold book in the history of the world. So you know. Your mother knows. Your father knows. Your granddad knows. Your grandmother knows. You know. God says you will not be. God said you can tell His glory in all things. I forgot the words exactly, but He said you can see Him in everything. And just think about it. There'd be nothing in existence. We wouldn't see anything. You wouldn't see anything. You couldn't see this phone. You couldn't see anything. You couldn't see me as a being, because God gave us everything. Everything in existence is created in Him and through Him. And only through Him do we have life and breath. In Jesus Christ's name, I hope you hear this. And the chosen ones will. Because God chose you. You didn't choose God. God chose you. In Jesus Christ's name.